Absolutely. But, I mean, you have to understand, I come to this Publix every single day because I live 5 minutes from here. And I come here every day to buy food for myself, which is a necessary living task. You know what I'm saying? So I felt I was in fear for my life, being that the security for Publix cameras lied to me. And then the manager...
Make a complaint about him, too. Just like you're doing that complaint to the officer as well.
That's what I'm saying.
You
But
have the right to do so, man. Nobody is preventing you from doing so.
absolutely, but I don't appreciate the fact that the store manager would lie, especially when I had the conversation in front of Mr. Diaz. Mr. Diaz will tell you I did not disrespect him, I did not yell at him, I didn't use any foul language. All I did was explain to him that I was in my safety was in fear, but my safety was at risk, and the more than 100 employees that work here, safety was at risk because of the individual who's supposed to be securing the cameras. You understand? So that's a problem, man. You know, I was managing a store for myself, and my family owns stores, so I could imagine what's on the mind of these people. You understand? And you know, I feel obligated to bring that to the attention of the store manager, at least. You know what I'm saying? I mean, mind you, when I was working at a store in Model City, Miami, I had to write 6 or 7 trespassing citations. And the police that were patrolling that area, they could care less about the people coming to the store to rob me at gunpoint, assaulting me, stealing from the store. You know, they did so many illegal things, and it didn't stop until I went to the FBI and explained to the FBI what they were doing. And literally the next day, all of those people in that area disappeared. There were elderly people and children who came to the store just to thank me for what I did. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a shame that, you know, that's been going on for that long. And it took me one chance to go to the FBI to explain to them for that to stop.
So, all right, so you already know what the procedure is. If you want to complain against the manager, you can do so too. All right, there's always a number on the website so you can complain. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, now make it easier for us. Make it easier for yourself. Step off the property for now. If they don't want you in there, if they tell us not to let you inside again, then if you go inside, you're subject to be arrested. All right, just to let you know that.
Well, I understand your position.
We have a job to do, and we have nothing to do with that.
I understand your position.
Just tell me you're trespassing, then I have to go with what the law says. All right, so I don't want to make it harder for you, bro.
I understand your position, but in all actuality, I'm not breaking any laws, because the conversation that I had that they're claiming was causing trouble was in front of Mr. Diaz, and Mr. Diaz witnessed that I did not disrespect him. I didn't cause any trouble. All I was doing was bringing to their attention
I do believe you.
I was just bringing to their attention that the store's safety is at risk and my safety is at risk. So for him to say something like he's going to trespass me because I'm causing problems, that's false. That's falsified information. And mind you, I live 5 minutes from here. I come here every day to buy food for myself, a necessary living task. And that's just so coincidental that at the same time I'm subpoenaing video footage from Publix. I was brutally assaulted in front of Publix. You understand what I'm saying? And today I'm coming to purchase a stamp so I can mail the letter.
You made that complaint already, right? Against the officer. You already did it.
Yes.
Right? And that's it, bro. Just like you did it with the officer, that you made a complaint, you can make a complaint here against the personnel in the store.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have your rights. All right.
So am I breaking any laws?
Right now they don't want you inside, so I have to go with what they say. All right.
Yeah, but I mean, you have an officer of the law here who's abided by
given
oath.
a trespass warning. That means you are subject to arrest after you trespass. So you're not allowed inside.
But
So if you go back
reason?
inside, you're going to be arrested.
For what reason did they say I'm not allowed inside?
They can refuse service to whoever they want. You got to deal with the corporate office for that.
Isn't this a public grocery store?
It's not public. It's not public. It's Publix.
So it's private.
It's private, right? It's a private company. Public is out there, the sidewalk. All this here is private. It's a business.
Okay. Now, can I ask you one last question? Now, in order to write, I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just, I know I have legal rights. So I'm an American citizen who knows, and I'm 100% sure that I did not break any laws, and there's no legal reason why I'm not allowed to come to a
Look at
grocery
the statute when you get a chance. Google it. Trespassing in Florida.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is I know my rights, and I know that I didn't break any laws to not be allowed to come into this Publix. And I know that the information that they're giving to you officers is falsified information under the pretenses of that they're claiming that I'm causing problems in the store. So that's why I'm saying, if you guys, God forbid, were to have to write a trespassing citation,
That's a mission. You're going to go to jail.
okay, yeah, a trespassing
Arrest warrant.
arrest form, the specific law that they say I broke, you would have to write that down.
81009.
What is it?
81009. Look it up.
What's the name? What does that mean?
Trespassing after warning.
After warning. But doesn't there has to be like a real reason why I was trespassed?
Read the statute. Okay? Right now you gotta go. Okay, you have, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers here. You have people that are all watching. You're disturbing their work.
I'm
You
not
have to
disturbing
go.
anything. I just came to
We've
shop.
gone through this already a couple times. We did this last week. We did this a week prior. You gotta go. We've been very fair with you.
Well, we've only seen each other once in front of this public.
We've been very fair with you. We've spoken to you. We've answered all your questions. You can go to internal affairs if you want to file a complaint, but you gotta go now. Okay?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
All right, thank you, man.
Absolutely. Am I allowed to go purchase the stamp?
He said they don't want you back inside, so that means you can't go.
No, he said I could buy the
Go
stamp.
to another store.